Welcome back to a realm where nightmares come to life. Tonight, I stopped off at my local video store and I rented the chilling 1989 classic Puppet Master, where ordinary puppets hide sinister secrets and have sinister intentions. Let the show begin if you dare. You remember being a kid and going to your grandparents' house? There was always that big box of puppets that you wanted to play with, but your grandpa always told you that if you touch those things, it's a definite death course. Well, after watching Puppet Master, Grandpa sure was right. Stay the hell away from all puppets at any cost. This film is one that you see as a kid, and it stays with you for a lifetime. Let's not keep Blade, Jester, Pinhead, and the rest of the gang waiting any longer as we jump into the 1989 horror flick, Puppet Master. It's the year 1939. Andre Toulon is locked in the Bodega Bay Inn in California. He is working on finishing his latest puppet, Jester. Even though he's new to life, Jester sure can tell that something bad is about to happen. We see the arrival of two Nazi spies. One of the puppets is on the ground and races to tell his master about the two men heading to his room. Toulon has seemingly made peace with his fate at this point. He quickly puts his beloved puppets away, hides them in the wall. The two Nazi spies arrive at the room, but it's too late. Toulon has taken his own life. We flash forward to the year 1989. We are introduced to Alex Wittick, Dana Hadley, and Frank Forrester and his hot girlfriend, Carissa Stanford. They were all contacted psychically by Neil Gallagher. After years of research, they have finally discovered Toulon's hiding place. They travel to the Bodega Inn. They are greeted by Neil's wife, Megan, and the caretaker. The news is broken to the four of them that Neil had committed suicide. But he left a note telling his wife not to bury his body till the four of them arrived. Megan takes Alex to his room while the other three are left to pay their respects to their old friend Neil. Dana takes it upon herself to ensure that Neil is in fact dead. Throughout the evening, strange things continue as the four of them all have different encounters with Neil. During dinner that night, Dana is just being an all-around bitch as she aggravates Megan by talking shit about Neil at dinner. This causes Megan to leave shortly, followed by Alex. During the dinner though, we are shown that indeed the puppets are alive and well, as we see Pinhead crawling out of Neil's casket. Megan opens up to Alex about her relationship with Neil. Alex opens up and tells Megan about how each of the four of them have different powers, and with them combined, they were led to this fateful event. The housekeeper is warned that she should probably stay away from the fireplace. That was sound advice. Wow, what a crazy problem to have, knowing the fact that Carissa is being a total nympho and this guy's just here on business. Dana is kind of a wacko and puts a protective spell on her and Alex's room. The hijinks are in full effect as Neil's body is found outside of the casket, causing everyone to feel a bit uneasy. They get his body put back in the casket. Once everyone has retired to their room for the evening, that is when the real fun begins. We see probably the most popular puppet of the bunch, Blade. He won't go into Alex's room and or Dana's room due to the protective spell. This leaves Carissa and Frank. These two are up to some kinky shit as Frank is all tied up as Blade enters the room. Carissa goes to look to see what is in the room, but there's two more puppets as Tumbler and Leech Woman arrive. Tumbler kills off Carissa by, well, you know, drilling into her fucking face. Frank thinks this is part of the sex games, but soon realizes that it's not, as Leech Woman pukes out some leeches and drains the blood out of Frank's body. After getting back to the hotel, Dana makes a pass at Alex. She gets turned down by Alex and finds that the creepiness continues as Neil's body has somehow made its way into her room. Unfortunately for her, she is not alone as Pinhead muscles her to the ground. but she is able to get away for the moment. He chases her into the elevator, giving her the old 1-2 treatment. Blade shows up to the elevator at the end and slices her throat. Finally able to fall asleep, Alex is met with more nightmares of Neil and Megan. His dreams seem to be coming true as Megan shows up in real life to his door. She takes Alex upstairs to Toulon's old room. This is where they confirm that Neil had in fact been working on the reanimation of the puppets. They head back down the stairs and find all the bodies of the others in the dining room. The big reveal happens as Neil has brought himself back from the dead. He explains how he killed Megan's parents and used their bodies as experiments with his age-old process. The real bad guy shows his colors as he sets the record straight that he does not like the puppets and throws poor old Jester. Needless to say, this pisses off the other puppets and they're out for blood real quick. They chase him into the elevator and proceed to pin him down, while Leech Woman does her wicked thing. Pinhead, in the end, breaks Neil's neck, and it's all over. The movie ends with Alex saying goodbye to Megan as he's leaving the Bodega Inn. After Alex has left, Megan looks to have brought Dana's dog back to life as well. We are left to wonder who really is the Puppet Master. Puppet Master, in my opinion, stands the test of time as being a worthy horror film franchise. Rewatching it for this episode, I kind of wonder why they didn't bring Megan back for any of the sequels. It sets it up pretty nicely at the end of the first film. Most people don't like the sequels, but I can stomach them till probably part 4. After that, it's up in the air as most of them are not that good. To say the least, I'm a fan of the original Puppet Master. Charles Band and Full Moon have come out with so many straight-to-video horror films. You can add this one to the horror movies about dolls from the 80s. While it may not be everyone's favorite, I still get a kick out of the movie, all these years later. Until next time, stay away from old puppets. You never know when one will come alive and slice your throat. And I'll see you at the video store.